What up, YouTube? We back at it again with some disturbing videos. Let's do it.
In February of 2025, in a hospital somewhere in the Ukraine, a soldier was brought in with a mysterious illness, and none of the resident doctors could initially pinpoint what it could be, so one of his fellow comrades began to record to document his symptoms, with his main complaint being that he felt like he couldn't breathe. That is until, in the conversation, he explains that he was bitten by a stray cat 4 months prior, and with this newfound knowledge, it was clear that he had rabies. And with 4 months for this virus to mutate, he was basically a walking dead man, leaving the doctors feeling helpless. Take a look.
Oh my god.
Лоточек сделай, лоточек.
Я не могу глоточек сделать.
А чого? Боїшся чи що? Зроби глоточек.
Ну, только не надо.
Що не
Говорить ничего, сейчас.
Oh my god, bro.
Глоточек, не надо багато. Все, тихо. Сядь.
My god, dude.
Фамилия, имя, отчество.
Фортуна Андрей Васильевич.
А?
Фортуна Андрей Васильевич.
А?
Bro, this is making me sick.
Присядь. А чего ты задыхаешься?
Now it should be noted that rabies gives you the sense of hydrophobia, meaning fear of water. This is because drinking any liquid will result in painful spasms, because the virus accumulates in the salivary glands, and it wants to be transmitted. And that's exactly how this poor man got infected. However, there is one procedure that rabies victims have found success in, and that's called the Milwaukee Protocol, where they put you in a medically induced coma in an attempt to protect your brain until your body can produce antibodies. And out of 70 attempts, this has only been successful 10 times. And even then, survivors required extensive rehabilitation and had long-lasting neurological issues, which is why rabies is the most deadly virus known to man.
That's crazy, man. I didn't even know that they even had like a
In 2023, a Venezuelan drug trafficker named Ronaldo devised an intricate scheme to defraud his cartel superiors because he was tasked with transporting over $10 million in narcotics by boat. But when he arrived to the cartel with no narcotics, he explained how he was chased by the Coast Guard and had to dump everything in the ocean in order to get away. And due to his rank, they seemingly believed him. And while he was away, he returned to the dump site and retrieved all the narcotics and took them to a nearby Caribbean island, where he then gathered his men to sell it all and reap the benefits. That is until, according to sources, one of his henchmen told the cartel, and even after he changed his identity, they quickly found him, and in a cruel twist of fate, they tied him up to an anchor and drove him out into the deep ocean and dropped him.
Oh my god, bro. That's a terrible way to go, dog. Oh my god. Bro, the cartel doesn't play. The cartel does not play. Oh, this is terrible. Oh.
But that's not quite where the story ends, because Ronaldo didn't say anything in the video. In addition, the camera never pans out fully, and this led many to speculate that what if this was a way for Ronaldo to fake his own death? Because after his change of identity didn't work, this would be the next best thing. And if the men were loyal to him, he could have bribed them to set up the video and leave the anchor untied to him, and he could potentially be on some Caribbean island with no threat of the cartel looking for him anymore. But as it stands right now, he's considered no longer with us.
Bro, the cartel's probably smart enough to think about that. Like, the camera pans and you can't even see him go into the water.
The following video was emailed to me. However, it didn't come with a source, so it's impossible to validate. And in it, the person recording comes across an abandoned house in the middle of the woods when a baby's cries can be heard echoing through the woods. And it definitely seems like whoever's recording is reacting to it by cautiously approaching. But it seems the closer he gets, the further away it sounds. Take a look.
What the hell? It sounds like it's outside.
Now, while disturbing, it's hard to say whether or not this is a prank or someone possibly trying to lure them in closer. But my theory would be that of the lyrebird, because these birds can mimic almost any sound that they hear. I'll play a short clip, and then you can give me your thoughts.
Bro, what? Are you kidding me? That's
On January
dude, nah.
22nd of 2023,
That's crazy.
Nasalia Alma was working out alone in her apartment building when she saw someone at the entrance that she thought she recognized, and he motioned over to her to let him in, and thinking that he just didn't have his key, she went ahead and opened the door for him, and he almost immediately attacked her. But with no one around to help her, she immediately went into defense mode, because what he didn't know is that Nasalia was an avid gym goer and extremely strong for her size. Using his weight, he managed to push her to the ground, where she put him in a headlock and dialed 911. The entire encounter was captured by security camera. Take a look.
Wait, so this man got so manhandled that he let a woman put him in a headlock while she dialed 911? Yeah, bro. Yo. Wow, bro. Wow, bro. Respect. This guy's a... Yeah, what a clown. Oh, she got tossed there, it looked like. Bro, what is he doing? What is up with these shorts?
Thankfully, she managed to get away unscathed. And as for the attacker, Xavier, he was quickly apprehended in less than 24 hours
What a piece
and charged
of shit.
with sexual battery, false imprisonment,
I mean, you
and
literally got your
kidnapping.
ass beat by
And
a
during
girl,
his
dog.
interrogation, he admitted he had sexual intentions because he thought she was pretty. As for Nasalia, she's currently a personal
Dude.
trainer for other women.
Like, what goes through your mind? Like, how can you be that kind of a person? Like, honestly, like, how can somebody be, like, how the fuck are people actually like that? Like, you're so cringe that you get it, bro. I hope he gets karma in prison, like, legit. Like, that's, dude.
And hopes that sharing her story will inspire others to take self-defense classes and to never give up.
Dude, this fucking...
On February 13th of 2017,
Dude's a
two young
pussy.
girls were walking a historic trail in Indiana on their way to a predetermined pickup spot where one of their fathers would be there waiting. This is when they came across an old railway bridge, which is a common attraction for the locals. But as they began to cross it, they noticed that they were being followed by a strange man. But with nowhere else to go, they pressed forward, quickening their pace. But he only seemed to be matching their pace. Feeling extremely uneasy, one of the girls began secretly recording to try to get the man on camera. However, Liberty and Abigail were never seen again. But this video would be key evidence in finding the attacker 5 years later. This video was hidden from the public as to not contaminate the case, but has recently been released in full. Here's that video.
Yo.
See, this is the path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
The case itself struggled to get leads until September 2022, when a misfiled lead was found. This tip was brought by Richard Allen, who said he was there that day and saw the two girls, but due to a clerical error, he was marked as clear. The following month, he was charged with both murders. The video itself helped verify parts of his story, and while incarcerated,
You can't be trusting of people, like, especially if you're two like young girls, dude. Like you can't be trusting of people in general when you're in the woods or a secluded area. Like, I don't know why they weren't running.
he admitted to the crime over 60 times. In addition, a spent bullet casing helped put him behind bars for 130 years, which he is now trying to appeal. But what angers me most is that some people are still advocating for his innocence. And I honestly hope he gets what he deserves in jail.
Hell yeah.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and consider subscribing so I can keep making this series and any other videos that you might want.
It's a good series, and I'm gonna keep making them. I noticed that y'all are really loving these videos, and yeah, I think that's gonna be my focus from now on. I'm gonna keep making disturbing, creepy, strange, paranormal videos. All that, like, I'm gonna keep running with this content. I'm gonna finish this whole series, and yeah, this is gonna be my niche, guys. Like, disturbing, paranormal, creepy, mysterious videos, and then I'm gonna be. I love cars. And I started this channel doing car shorts, so I'm gonna keep doing the walkarounds with cars. And yeah, this is gonna be my niche, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry, give me a like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.